What's up, Lantern fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast, back with another Green Lantern collectible review. This time I'm taking a look at the Funko Pop Imperial Palace figure of Green Lantern John Stewart. Let's start with a look at the packaging. The figure is clearly visible through the front window of the box. We get a partial window on the side and it says Green Lantern. We see some product art, the Funko Pop logo, and the DC Comics logo. On the side here, you get a full body shot. I really like how that looks. I like this gold trim. On the top, you get more figure artwork. I like how that looks. And on the back here, you get another shot of the figure as well as the Imperial Palace in the background. And now let's bust open the package and see what's inside. And here's John Stewart out of the package and ready to rumble. This is certainly a stylized look. The uniform obviously differs from John's comic appearance. However, I still think there's a lot to like about this Funko Pop. So let's take a closer look at the loose details now. In terms of the head, it's very basic. It's your stylized Funko head. There's no mouth. There's just, those beady eyes there. I do like the high and tight hairstyle. I think that's accurate for John. So I do like the way that looks. Here's a shot of the lower body here. I like the paint choice as well as the detail you get, the sculpting on the boots there. I really like this texturing on the armor. That looks really cool. That, actually looks like armor. And I certainly like this very fine detail here on the belt area, the hips. Yeah, that certainly looks good. Here's a shot of the torso here. And again, I like all this intricacy here. You see, the armor on the torso here, how good that looks. The paint on this one is just a little sloppy, but that's not a huge deal to me. I like the armor here on the arms. You get these like segmented sections here, and I certainly appreciate that. Yeah, I like that a lot. And I really like the Green Lantern symbol here. It's actually raised and painted very well, which had to be difficult because it's such a small area to paint. But I certainly like how that looks. Like I said, for me, the selling point of this was having John Stewart in a different type of Green Lantern attire. And there's the same attention to detail here on the back, and I certainly appreciate that. Again, you get this texturing down here. I like that. And all these like lines here, these like, segmented parts of the armor, that's all sculpted in. And so I certainly appreciate that. Again, it looks like, actual armor, despite this being a very stylized figure and a very small one. As a collector, I really appreciate paint application and sculpting that is done in such a small scale. And speaking of small areas, I am very impressed by the sculpting on this ring. I've seen many figures with much higher price tags that don't have this level of sculpting work, so I'm very appreciative of what we got here. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this review, and until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.